this quick video for some questions that I am receiving about the home-based business, and I'm going to answer those questions. I'm probably going to utilize my cell phone to help me look up those questions. So I want you all to come in, hit that like and share button. I'm not planning on this being a long live stream. You may have to catch the replay. But one of the videos that I want to share with you all real quick is how America keeps the 99% poor, right? How America keeps the 99% poor. I want to share that with you and tell you the main difference between the rich and the poor is taxes. Even out of their paychecks, and what I mean by rich is if you have people that are high income earners, right? How they adjust their W-4 and how they strategize their W-4. Now, my definition of high income earners is anyone that's making six figures, preferably, and again, you all come and hit that thumbs up, preferably in the $200,000 range. 100K doesn't go as far as it used to. Just yesterday, for example, 23 gallons of gas was $115. So I have a snapshot of that. And so at this time of this recording, June and July, those months are going to be even higher. So the main strategy, because 95% of people, whether you're a high income wage earner or not, whether you're self-employed, if you're not a 1099, whether you're specialized, and I talk about this from Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, the more money you take, the more money that the government makes, right? The very first thing that I highly recommend anyone learn is this cash flow quadrant, how it works, how it operates, the E, the S, the B, the I. You have employees, that 95% of people earn money through a paycheck on the E and S side. The E is for employees. The S is for small business owners, specialists, sole proprietors. Specialists means doctors, lawyers, et cetera, et cetera. Work solo, right? They don't leverage. They own a business, right? They may be a business owner. They may be a small business owner. They own a business, but they do not own a business systems. It's a big difference in owning a business and owning a business system. So you have people like Jeff Bezos, for example, that can earn millions from Amazon because he owns a business system versus a business and still get tax refunds from the government. You have the Kanye West that can use tax strategies. Some people may want to call them IRS loopholes because most of the working class, whether you are upper working class or lower working class, just simply do not know about these strategies. And so let's discuss this, and I'm going to answer some questions about the $129 opportunity that's going on now, a promotional special for the home-based business. So people can help level up the current money that they're already making to help you maximize the money that you're already making. You will hear the rich and wealthy say this over and over again. It's not about the money that you are making, it's about the money that you have the knowledge to keep. And I talk about this on this channel all the time. It was the 1903, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone, General Education Board that was spearheaded by John D. Rockefeller, that's John David Rockefeller, and many other people came aboard with him, such as J.P. Morgan and Chase. If you know Chase Bank, that's J.P. Morgan and Chase. The Henry Fords, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, they did not want this sacred information taught in schools. You all, I'm seeing 1111 right now on my YouTube live stream. So I want you all to hashtag and put in 1111. Those numbers are very, very special to me. And whenever I see those numbers, that means some very sacred information and knowledge is about to be transferred. So if you're watching this live or on the replay, put in hashtag 1111. So here's the quote of the GEB, the General Education Board, um, that allowed Rockefeller to dispense funds to education. Up to then, education was not receiving funds from outside investors. So, along with this dispensation of funds or money, right, here's this quote. What came about is also the opportunity to control what the school system taught and what they did not teach. So, for example, instead of your child or yourself learning about, and you all can Google this yourself, um, instead of your child learning about algebra, for example, they definitely will learn about taxes and how taxes work, right? And so, um, this is John D. Rockefeller. This was the agenda, as Papa Duck has said oftentimes on his channel, that taxes is so uh, a stealer of wealth and a control by the government that they did not legalize marijuana until it was able to be taxed. So the name of the game is always taxes. People do not realize that even in their paycheck, you are taxed 5 times before your gross is converted into a net. And so that's why when people are simply trying to make more money, they're just spinning their wheels because they don't realize how to keep the money that they're already making. See, the government only get rich and wealthy 2 ways, and that's from taxes and interest. And many people think the government, the IRS, are the same, and the Federal Reserve are the same, and they are not. They are very, very much separate. And so, if you do not realize and get a knowledge base about the taxes that's taken out of your paycheck, and I have a lot of people that say, well, Queen, what if I want to start my own business? Listen, I'm not against starting your own business. I'm not against you pursuing those dreams and goals. However, it is more profitable. It makes more sense that even if you are a current business owner, that you have a home-based business because you get the maximum tax deductions from a home-based business than you do any other business structure. Whether you want to form an LLC, you can pay LegalZoom thousands to do that, right? Whether you want to be a C Corp or S Corp, the home-based business give you more tax deductions than any other business entity. So why not leverage or invest $129 to get that money coming back to you that's been taken away every pay period, every time that you hit the clock out of your paycheck? Now, let me allow you all to watch this video real quick. How America keeps 99% poor.
America basically keeps the 99% poor on purpose.
On
People
purpose.
say, oh, sweet, tax refund day. I'm going to buy a new TV. Rich people say, tax refund? Oh, man, I messed up. I just gave the government a free loan. I'll adjust my W-4, Google that, IRS W-4, so that way I take home more money every month by adjusting my dependents up, even if I don't have more children. You can make your dependents whatever you want. And instead, I'll invest that money into either more business expenses, so I get more write-offs, or stocks throughout the year, so I get more rich. Folks, if you are taking a tax refund, you are screwing yourself in 2 ways. One, you are tricking yourself into feeling rich for a few weeks and then blowing your money on TVs or things that you don't need, and you're giving the government a free loan. Don't give the government a free loan. Bad. Government free loan. They like it. They're like, yes, sure, we'll give you a tax refund. It's just getting your own money back. Government screwing you.
People are thinking, and I always cringe when I hear people say, yo, I'm about to get a higher tax refund this year from the man or the government or the tax man or the IRS. The reality is that it's your money and you worked for it. It's your money. You gave it to the government, all right? So every time the government take their check or take their slice, they like the mob bosses. Every time the government take their slice, just to understand that you're paying your dues. You're paying your dues. Every time that we go into and we look at this, and I use that number $100,000, and after taxes and everything, you really taking home $67,000. You give it a third of your check, and if you make more money, you give more money. It's your money. You worked for it.
$100,000 made is really $67,000 when you don't know these tax strategies, when you don't have a home-based business. $100,000 made. So when you add on the other taxes that the government is adding on right now, which is gas, inflation, grocery, the highest in 40 years, that $60,000 become even less. And then they send you a W-2 to file taxes on that money again that you've already been taxed on up front, because it converts your gross into a net. And then when you spend that money, you're taxed again. It's called retail taxes. And so the biggest financial lesson that people have to learn is your biggest stealer of wealth is taxes. And then the next biggest lesson they have to learn is that you can control any taxes, whether you are on your own boss, whether you are your own boss, whether you cut yourself a check through ADT, you can control the taxes that come out of your paycheck through a home-based business, because again, the home-based business is the only business entity that people can have. It's very powerful, and in which you can position yourself to pay your children back up to $12,400, to get the money back that you're spending every day, your cell phone, your utilities in your house. See, people oftentimes are already doing business out of their homes. If they start their own business, they are doing things. If they are developing beauty products, for example, they're developing beauty products. They're using the electricity in their homes. They're using the water, but they don't know how to get their money back because they're not in a home-based business financial education program that's teaching them how to do that. They're doing hair out of their homes sometimes, and nails, which is a big liability when you have people coming in and out your home. Daycare, that's a liability. Someone could get hurt. If you don't have the correct insurance, they can sue. It's a whole nother conversation. But even if you have a small base business where you have a brick and mortar and you're not having clients or people in and out your house per se, you still have to, or you should pay taxes for your employees. So you're taxed even higher because you have to pay the Social Security and Medicare and taxes for your employees. So the more money you make, the more the government take. Now, I have some beauticians and barbers that ask me sometimes, well, I don't pay taxes for my employees. They rent out a chair in my facility and they pay me the rental fee for using my space, right? However, you're still supposed to have bond insurance for them, which is another high-end expense cost. And you are still trading time for money. There's only so much. I know they're trying to adjust daylight savings times, but there's only so much uh, daytime, daylight in a day for you to make money. And with that business model, you own a business. You just hired yourself to be your own boss, which has its privileges. But the disadvantages of that is if you don't work, you don't get paid. You have to perform the work every time, especially if you are the brand of that business. You have to be present every time, oftentimes, to get paid. And as your business expands, you do supposed to pay your taxes for your employees. So now you're taxed even higher. So the more money you make, the more they take. So the difference between the rich and the poor, again, if you understand this cash flow quadrant, you can understand and realize the secret key to your wealth. You have the E, the S, right? And the B and the I. The E and the S again is for employees, anyone that earns any type of payment through a paycheck. And the S is for sole proprietors, people that work alone, specialists, doctors, and lawyers, right? Six-figure, high-income earners, and small business owners. All of them trade time for money. So in the United States, the amount of money is negotiated between the employee and the employer. And that amount of time required for full-time employee is usually 40 hours a week. But now you have people that's working more than 40 hours a week and they still getting taxed more. Even if they get two jobs, they still can't keep up with the taxes because now if they don't have these 475 plus tax deductions, they often find themselves with two jobs owing back taxes. So the Dave Ramsey method doesn't work either. So in many cases, that even if you get a raise and even if you earn more money or get a second job in your pocket each month, you are still behind the eight ball because you are still struggling financially because you cannot control inflation, right? You cannot, you can, and you only still have a fixed amount of money. You can't control the amount of money that you make unless, again, if you're a small business owner, then you have to put in more time. There's only so much time, so many clients that you can take on. So everyone, almost everybody in the world thinks that a high-paying job is the most secure thing that you can have. But Robert Kiyosaki and reading books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad taught me differently, right? And the disadvantages, let me break down the disadvantages of people that earn their money that way, earn income, is that most people that make their money through earned income, they have just enough money to cover their basic monthly expenses. Now I know people say that, hey, if I can just, earn 30 more thousand a year, if I can just get a pay raise, if I can just get $15 an hour, if I can just get $20 an hour, or $25 an hour, I can financially be more secure and comfortable. No, that's not true because again, you see that at the gas pump, you can't control prices. And so as your pay escalates and increases, now big businesses also will increase their pricing to the consumer. And so often when you only earn money through earned income, you don't have enough money to invest. You just have enough money to cover your basic expenses. So you have little to no money to invest. So for most people on the E and the S side of the quadrant, they are living paycheck to paycheck, or as Dr. Lynn Richardson puts it, they are CTM, living check to Monday, meaning they get paid Friday, for example, and by Monday they're broke again. They don't even have enough money to last them to the next paycheck because they had to pay past due bills. So they want to make more money. If they want to make more money, if they're even a doctor or lawyer, they have to put more time in. They have to get more clients. They have to, get more sales in. And on that note, a lot of people say, well, uh, in the home-based business model, if I wanted to earn more cash flow, I would have to sell, and I don't like to sell. Or they would tell me things, well, I have another business idea that I want to do, and I may not want to sell in this home-based business. It would take away some of my time. Let me tell you all this. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, the number one skill you're going to have is sales. It is a reason why sales is the number one paying job, the number one paying job in all of America. The number two skill you're going to have to learn is how to raise capital to fund your business. And if you don't have those two skills, you're not going to make it as a business owner. I don't care what opportunity that you're going to do. If you do not want to speak to people, if you don't want to market what you're doing, you're not going to ever increase your income threshold ever. Even doctors and lawyers have to have a good marketing plan. Even the doctor has to have a good reputation of being a good doctor so clients can continue to want to network and come to him or her through their results. Even a lawyer with a bad rating on Google will not get a continuous rotation of clients. So they have to have money for marketing and they have to have money to keep their image and their name intact so they can continue to have a rotation of new clients. See, as an entrepreneur, sole proprietor, small business owner, you have to have a continuous rotation of new clients. Clients get sick, clients die off, right? It takes more than just word of mouth. You have to have money in a budget to market yourself on a continuous basis and stay before people, so you will always be known as the best that people will want to come to for whatever your product or services is. I told someone that I was talking to this weekend, for example, a young man that said he wants to open um, a beauty product, right? Um, he want to have this product to, help your skin, and in the category of beauty products and sales. And I asked him, I said, young man, we're entering a recession. So if it came down to people wanting to buy your beauty products to make them look beautiful, or glamorize their skin tone, would they go to the dollar store and buy something that can help them, and then put a priority of adjusting to the higher gas or grocery prices? Or do you think this is an economic situation that people are going to be more concerned about their financial situation? See, you should do a market analysis before you try to start a business. You should see how the market is changing and see if the market wants what you're even trying to offer. If you're going to start a new business in a recession, depression, you need to know the needs of people. And right now, people need financial answers to their problems. They don't care about how pretty their skin looks if their bank account looks ugly. Does that make sense, you all? So living CTM, check to Monday, or paycheck to paycheck, explains the people's status in the ES side of the quadrant. So if they want to make more money, they have to work more hours at their full-time job, or get a part-time job, or get more customers and clients if they are specialists. So even if you are high-paid employees, earned income is still very risky. If the economy crashes or the economy is mismanaged, your job can be gone in an instant. That's something you really need to realize. Um, I knew a man that was a high income earner. He said, listen, I can retire from this job. I can work this job until I'm 65. The job decided to go with younger people that they had to pay less to do the job of sales, and to do away with the older staff. So just because you have plans that you can work your job until you're a certain age does not mean that that company will have those same plans. Your job could be gone in an instant. So now, these jobs that have been gone from this pandemic, they're simply not coming back. And why not work from your house, where you can get money back wherever you live, whether it's a house, a condo, a townhouse, apartment, for the money you're spending back already. It's just like if you go grocery shopping and you buy groceries, you purchase groceries, and the owner of the grocery store call you back 2 weeks later and say, hey, you remember that $300 purchase you made 2 weeks ago? You say, yeah. Well, look, come get your money back for it. That's what a home-based business positions you for. No other business can do this. This is why Les Brown said, long gone are the days of brick and mortar. We are now in an era of click and order. A great home-based business concept to look at is a digitalized home-based system as well, not where you have to put a lot of upfront money or capital to invest in products, and then market those products and hope that you find people or clients that want to even purchase those products. Me personally, I will not be doing beauty products in a time of a recession. People, again, are not concerned about what they look like, how pretty they are when their bank account is looking ugly. So, earned income also is the highest tax income. It's the highest. Employees are 30%, high paid income earners up to 40 to 60%, and small business owners. Now, another type of income that a lot of people like is portfolio income. Let me tell you why portfolio income is also not the best income as well. Let's say, for example, you trade Forex, or you trade stocks, you're a day trader, or you trade cryptocurrency, right? That means that you buy it in at a given price, and that company or corporation, they plan to sell it at a higher price in the future. So let's say, for example, you buy a stock or crypto, or you do a Forex trade at $10 today, and their price go to $40 when you sell it. Well, you just made $30 profit or capital gains, right? The capital gain is called your profit. So another example of portfolio income, if you take a house and flip it, right? You purchase a house, you flip it. Maybe you get a rundown house in a nice neighborhood, right? You invest a bunch of money up front. This money has to be upfront money in all of these examples to improve it. Then you can sell it at a higher price in order to make a nice profit, again, aka capital gains. So this is how stock traders, forex traders, crypto traders work. They make their money. However, again, let me emphasize, you have to have upfront money to get this done, or you should, right? So they invest when they feel like a stock or forex or real estate or crypto is undervalued, with the expectation that the price will rise, and then they can sell that for capital gains. Now, the advantage of portfolio income is that when the economy is like President Trump had it, it is on fire. You got a hot economy, right? This is a no-brainer to buy low and sell high. But oftentimes you have to have insider information for these type of deals. In the stock world, they call it IPO, initial public offering, before, or in the crypto world, it's called ICO, initial coin offering. In real estate, you got to have insider information on where to find these deals before they hit the public market. So it takes you to be a sophisticated investor, and many people that's making these deals are not sophisticated investors at all. So in order to continuously make money with portfolio income, you have to depend on what's called speculation. That's also called, you have to uh, buy the rumor and sell the news. So portfolio income, or this type of money, is all at the mercy of the economy. And most people are not sophisticated investors. They don't have time to sit in front of their laptops. They don't have the insider information on these opportunities. And they lose a lot of money on it. And they are taxed higher on it. And again, it's at the mercy of the economy. Like, there was a lot of people in 2008 that purchased homes. They were flipping houses, and they came to a rude awakening in 2008 when the market collapsed overnight. Let me make that overnight. And because real estate is a slow liquidity asset, real estate takes a lot of upfront money, and it builds your asset liquidity slowly, right? And that's why I told people I got an opportunity to invest in a five multi-unit for $195,000, only to cash flow $530 a month. And that's why I'm telling people about $129 opportunity that can cash flow you at least $100, $200 to $300 a month out of your paycheck. Any positive cash flow in this economy should be praised. So when you can get positive cash flow instantly for a low overhead investment, that's how you analyze if you are a sophisticated investor, and you also can measure your financial education and financial IQ. So most people could not sell these houses in 2008 because it crashed overnight. You're at the mercy of the economy, and they could not recover from their losses. So just like earned income, you pay very high taxes with portfolio income as well, even when you do have a profit, people. So you got to get off the sidelines and get in the tax game and get in a home-based business. Now, the home-based business that I promote and affiliated with, they have certified professional accountants, that's CPAs, certified professional accountants that know about all of these 475 tax deductions. The person that do your taxes right now may not know. An accountant may not know. But CPAs know about this. This is all IRS laws. And then they have CFAs, which are chartered financial analysis. They help people learn how to invest. Most people do not learn how to invest. They don't know how to invest. They take risks, and that's why they are so skeptical about even home-based business opportunity for just $129. Because either they've been with a program and they had bad mentorship, and the mentor told them to just send out a message or text message to people. Let me give you an example of a bad message that I got today, even on a Sunday. Number one thing, people don't disrupt people on Sundays. That's usually family days for most of Americans, unless they are a friend or family member that you know personally. But I believe the Sabbath day is Saturday. But most people take that Sunday for that. Someone sent me a message, and the message goes like this. I was just wondering, have you heard of a financial support program currently going on now on a Sunday? I said, don't message me this. I know the script. I've been in the game. I won't do business with you. You didn't even take the time to say hello, how I was doing. You have not been taught business etiquette. I won't get into business. And so, because a lot of people have tried MLM or other network marketing, and they have simply been taught wrong about how to introduce people, and they haven't had success. Now they're thinking, and I still don't see how they think it's a scam though. Like, why a scam? Why, a scam doesn't ask for your name and social security number. I had people when I was doing credit repair that would say, why do you need my driver's license and social security? And I would explain to them, I said, well, that's what the credit agencies require to identify you in order for me to dispute this on your behalf. Well, I don't want someone to steal my identity. Listen, no one's going to steal your identity. You can't even use your credit. Your credit is bad, busted, and disgusted. Who's going to steal your identity? See, this mindset, if they spend $129 on a pair of tennis shoes, they spend more than that on Jordans, on a pair of red bottoms. I went out to eat with my friend guy yesterday. We spent more than $129 on the meal for two, including the tip. They do not give it a second thought. But when it comes to a detailed plan of progress, something that is IRS in the tax laws, and they're working with experts and professionals because they are not used to working on things the thing you should question about if it's a scam, if you don't get a 1099 at the end of the year from being affiliated with a business, because all businesses by law are required to give out a 1099. So they're going to need your personal information as well as your social security number. You can even plug your current business right now into the business, because a lot of people have brick and mortar business, but they don't have the information or the knowledge or the CPAs or the CFAs to help them get thousands of back in taxes that they're losing. Also, this home-based business, unlike any other home-based business, is very unique that it helps you get an instant pay raise out of your paycheck, but also helps you negotiate the bills that you are already paying and pay lower bills to maximize your cash flow. And they have credit experts. So they not only have instant income experts, create cash flowing experts, but they have credit to help improve your credit. Another question I get sometimes is, the business $119 a month? It can be, does not have to be. The $119 is because you have these experts working for you around the clock. People, there is no business that you can establish that you will not have operational costs. There is no business. If you want a business that you don't have to reinvest to on a monthly basis, you don't want a business. You don't want a business. You want a get rich quick scheme. That's less than $4 a day to have people to, number one, get the instant pay raise out of your paycheck if that relates to you. Number two, get thousands of dollars back in taxes. And if you're a small business owner, help you shift from owning a business to now owning a system where you can leverage other people to help you improve your finances, their time, their knowledge, their platform, their expertise. Like I leverage Papa Doug, right? He helped me prepare my business through an exchange of services that we did for each other to a whole nother level. I'm in a whole nother income bracket because of that connection. You don't know who you can connect with. You can connect with me, and that will instantaneously improve or can improve your credit and cash flow situation because now you're connected to the experts that I have connections with. There are so many people that want free. When people get free, they don't value the information. Free never works and never will work and never can work. That's not the universal law. Universal law. Now you can self-fund the business, meaning that if you got 3 people who just want to be customers for $79 a month, then that would reduce your 119 because now you're bringing more customers in the business. Customers are people that say, hey, I want my bills reduced, I want my credit improved, but I don't want to earn money because I don't like selling, or in their minds, they may call it recruiting. So I don't want extra income or cash flow from sharing the information with other people that in a financial crisis that can desperately need it, but I don't want to get confiscated or commission rather for it. I don't know why they wouldn't want to get paid for it, but because people promote other things free all day, like a Popeye's chicken sandwich or an experience at a restaurant or a pair of new shoes that they bought. They'll advertise that free all day, but that's their decision. Fine, you don't have to refer or be a salesman, but FYI, just telling you, you may want to learn sales one day because it's the highest paid profession that anybody can have. Because it's systematic. When you help other people get what they want, the universe helps you get what you want. That's why sales will always be the top position to have to improve your finances, right? Or you can find 3 people that say, hey, I want to make money by referring to others. I understand we're in a financial crisis and I want to help people that need help. And why not get a commission paid out to do that? You get 3 people that want to do that and 1 customer, you get paid residually. You get paid $5 a day. That's $150. So now your business is self-funded, right? Other questions that I got from the Papa Duck video that I think I've answered everything. I showed you all the difference of cash flow income and the difference of portfolio income or flipping. This is the, look at this, asking price. This is another deal, just email to me. Asking $359,000 in real estate to invest for a cash flow of $800 a month. They're saying a 12% return on investment is a great thing, which it is. But I tell people, you can invest $129 and get a paycheck pay raise and get your bills negotiated and be in positive cash flow that way. So with that being said, my next question I often get is about sovereign citizenship. I want to be a sovereign citizen. I don't want to pay taxes. I want to be out the system. One of the things I learned about that is from a Black woman named Sherry Peel Jackson. She has 2 of her best-selling books, How to Stick It to the IRS and How to Escape the Rat Race. And in that, she said that she was in prison, arrested for trying to spread a message which is the message is true, but for spreading a message that it is illegal to pay taxes. She was just read the book for yourself. So if you want to go through the years of discovering sovereign citizenship, you want to go through the years of putting money, energy, and effort. If you want to drive without a driver's license or a registered tag, you can, if you learn the concept of it. But just know that you will not have a license ID to be able to get employable income in America. You will not have a license identification to be able to leverage and use the bank's money and other people's money to gain assets. You will have scrutiny from law enforcement if you are stopped, that you will have to deal with for a lifetime, when you can simply invest $129 and do it the way the government wants it done. Because I know people feel like if I can just vote the right elected official in, things would change. But government people cannot create jobs. Only entrepreneurs, can do that. Let me say that again. Government cannot create jobs. Only entrepreneurs can do that. So that's why they give tax incentives to entrepreneurs. I don't know why people feel like, yeah, the recent President Trump, he did a great thing of stimulating the economy. Stock market was just a big bubble pumping up stocks. But if you didn't invest in it, you didn't reap the benefits of it. You don't get benefits of things from seeing what's going on. You have to get in the game. You can't be on the sideline and watch my videos and get glimpses of information here and there. No, at some point, you're going to have to take action and get in the business and get these benefits, right? The ideal home-based business, I'm going to read this from Sherry Peel Jackson, How to Escape the Rat Race. She switched her message now from, okay, let me teach you how to be a natural citizen. And on another note, let's say you're driving your vehicle, you get in an automobile accident. You have no ID, no identification. They take you to a hospital. They find out that you're a national citizen. Well, you're not under government protection at that point. So they don't have to offer you any medical services. Did you know that? So just know the exchange of what you are giving up. So the ideal home-based business has a digital product or service with a wide appeal. There's nothing more, a wider appeal that I'm informing you all about right now than what I'm doing with Making Wealth Real, because it's digital services and it has a wide appeal right now because we're in a financial crisis, right? It requires no technical knowledge, a small time commitment, has a generous compensation plan, and actually April 22nd, this compensation plan is about to improve. It's about to be maximized, right? Has an automated marketing system. We have an automated marketing system, and you don't have to hire people or employees to help you. They have the experts already in place. You don't have to go find someone at tax time that can help you file your taxes for your tax deduction. We have that within the business and within my private group. I just did a private Zoom 2 weeks ago with a tax expert for my team, for example, that can help them with their business tax deductions that is now time to claim. No special training, offers services that makes life-changing contributions to people. This is what you need to look at. What's ideal? Also, you can operate it from anywhere. You can operate it from a smartphone. You can operate it from a computer. You can operate it from a laptop, as long as you have internet access. This is what makes this the X factor of the business that I'm sharing with you, that will stand out from the crowd. And it empowers you to embrace a new paradigm, a new outlook about life, right? Also, they have a powerful customer acquisition component to it, or strategy to it. We do training, we do private Zooms, we do overviews to help you invite people that need this financial help, to help you acquire more people into your business. You don't get that when you start a business on your own. You don't get those services like that. When you start, 90% of businesses fail within the first year of startup because there is a learning curve. And until you understand the power of networking and the home-based business opportunity that I'm talking to you about, not only just from your tax and financial standpoint, but if you truly want to be an entrepreneur in other areas, there's a learning curve. You have to learn these things or you won't be successful, right? You will not be successful. And this is membership based that has recurring income. I'm not talking about portfolio income. I explained that earlier. I'm not talking about earned income. If you are flipping for capital gains, stocks, real estate, crypto, you're gonna have to do the work over and over and over and over again. You need recurring income where there may be some initial work on the front end, but you have that you continue to reap the benefits on down the line. That's passive and residual income. And it's affordable, people, and have low running monthly costs. This is very affordable, $129. And then low running monthly costs of $119, just less than $4 a day. That's what I spend at Starbucks on my medicine ball every day, $4.06. That's what you are investing. And that's to keep your business, keep yourself in business. If you're not spending money every month, you're not in business. I'm sorry. If you're not spending, making money every month, you're not in business. You just have side hustles. You have sometime money. You don't have systematic money. That's a difference. Another book that I love, again, I tell you, my mentor is Robert Kiyosaki. When I learned all these things, and Sherry Peel Jackson, they're the one that taught me the power of this business that I'm affiliated with. And again, you can self-fund the business. You don't even have to invest $119 a month. If you just refer 3 people, 3, and you're free, right? So Robert Kiyosaki, the business school, for people who like helping people. So many gems in this about the primary role of having a mentor. That's why a lot of people that go solo and try to do their own business, they fail in the first year. So in a network marketing company, it's to guide you people. And I just shared the cash flow quadrant. Let me see, can I pick this up? The purpose of having a mentor in a network marketing business in the E and S quadrant is to guide you to the B and the S side. If you do not have a mentor in any business that can guide you from the E to the S side, then what's the purpose? What's the point? Not only just money wise, but your mentality wise. You have to think differently when you're on the B side. See, investors get taxed 0%. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Kanye West, businesses, usually you have to have 500 or more employees to get the tax break that you're going to get for this $129 investment. Let me put the number up on the screen. I'm about to end this live stream. So cash flow is taxed lower than income. This is why you need to be in the home-based business. You can convert your credit into cash flow, build your credit. You have to learn how to raise capital if you're going to be any type of business owner. And why not get residual income from where you reside? Also, very powerful, an instant way to shift you from the ES quadrant to the B and I side is you get opportunity to get passive income through your paycheck. If you don't want passive income through your paycheck, then you'll be asking me questions like, why is it $119 a month? Well, if you get $300 more out of your paycheck for an exchange of $119 a month, isn't that positive cash flow of $180 worth it? Right? That's at least your gas and groceries that you can't afford right now. So as they guide you, look into network marketing and mentors above the person, right? Because your mentors in life and with your finances is very important. They're very important. When it comes to your money, your mentors are important. So step 1, you get instant income out of your paycheck if you qualify. Step 2, you can create more cash flow. You cannot budget your way to financial success, but you can reduce your bills, right? Some of you go out to these financial workshops, they say, oh, just create a budget. No, let's cut this out. Let's cut this out. You've cut everything out to the point that you just have light, water, and gas when you come home, and you're going to be getting that money back. But you don't know how to get it back because you won't invest $129 in yourself. Step 2, you got to make more money. We got 70% of Americans right now that's earning $36,000 a year. And unfortunately, they think when they get a $10,000 or $11,000 or a five-figure tax return that they've hit the lottery, only by April to be broke again. That strategy has not been working for them ever, and it's definitely not going to work in this financial crisis. It's different this time. See, in a good economy, it feels good to, have a five-figure tax return, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, when you're making under 50,000 or 36,000 a year. But now when you got gas prices for 87, regular fuel ranging for $4 or $5 a gallon, $6 in California, that income tax return, which is a refund, which is you just get your money back from the government, 0% loan, they're just giving it back to you. So why would you do that? Because a lack of financial education and IQ and intelligence, and a lack to take action. So you generate business income, which is also known as passive income, and that's taxed so much lower than the income from any paycheck. So you ask yourself, do I want 1099 income or job income? It's not all about how much money you make sometimes, as it is about how you make your money. So you multiply your money and then you are ready to invest in assets. So get your money, your mindset, and your mission together, people. We're experiencing the greatest wealth transfer this generation has ever experienced. I just did a live stream yesterday about how 1 million new millionaires were made last year. And guess what they were made on? Digital assets. If you're afraid of a digital home-based business right now, you don't understand where this world, this economic system is heading. The only assets that these 1 million new millionaires invested in was crypto and stocks. That's it. Digital. No real estate, no Airbnb. Crypto and stocks. Real estate is overpriced right now anyway, right? Curtis says 0% loan to the government, only to be back in the rat race next month. Again, that's right, Curtis. Other reasons why people join with me in the home-based business. Again, I have the number on the screen. If you want to text that recession ready, text it 254-788-1144. I cover every component, every question I think you can ask. If you really wanted to have a financial game plan to help you get rich in this recession and not be on the downside of where this economy is headed, but to be on the upside. So some things that I've asked my partners in the business, like, why did you get in this business? And believe it or not, it was not always money motivated. Some answers I got is they want to be economically safe, to have enough money to take care of themselves and their families. Economically safe, that's a good reason. To do interesting things, to feel good about what I'm doing. Some people don't feel good about getting up going to a job tomorrow. They want to do more things. They want to see more of the world. They want to do interesting things. They want to have fun. They want to feel joy and laughter in their life. They don't get that from a 9-to-5 job. A job for most people are depressing. Not all people. I'm not bashing jobs. Not all people. Some people love going to their job, but most people don't. The highest rate of heart attacks is on Monday, when people have to return to work from the weekend. To wake up and really want to go to work. That's another reason why these people became my business partners in the home-based business. To use my talents to serve others. That's another reason, because this business model economically empowers others for real, not by pushing products or anything. It's by helping you increase the money you're already making and helping you get back the money that you're already spending. To be recognized for doing a good job. We give recognitions. I have a trophy in the background to my left. I don't know if you all can see it. Give recognitions, plaques, bigger paydays, higher commission. We get a raise without having to ask our boss on the job, right? That's going to happen April 22nd. To be famous, to have people know who I am. Some people become more popular and known through networking. You meet different people that's doing different things in life. So it expands your brand. And if you do have another business idea that you're passionate about, it's a great way to introduce that to new people as well. To be in something that's challenging and an exciting environment, this is definitely challenging, but it is exciting. It's fun at the same time. We're having a big conference, April the 29th through the 30th, that last weekend in April in Georgia. I can't wait to see my business partners there. It's very fun, challenging, and exciting all at the same time. And to be comfortable enough to take care of my family and to help others. This is the reasons that I have people that join me in business. So as they help themselves financially, most people right now too are just joining because they're financially struggling and they need answers and they're ready to take action. So if that's you, that's right. Curtis, thank you so much. He says time to get your financial IQ with the Queen. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Paul. Thank you all for coming in and saying hello. Make sure you hit the like and share button. Subscribe to me on YouTube, Crypto Queen Millionaire Moves. So you can just type in Crypto Queen. Make sure you subscribe and follow me here on YouTube. And text again 254-788-1144. Text recession ready. You can text recession ready. If you want to text a shorter phrase, then just text CCC. CCC, that's for credit, cash flow, and crypto. Hey, Queen out. You all have a great, great Sunday afternoon.